Korean alphabet, or Hangul, is one of the world's most unique alphabets and a source of pride for Korean people. But although the Korean language has a history dating back thousands of years, the language did not receive a consistent alphabet until the 15th century, during one of Korea's most defining dynasties, the Joseon dynasty. As such, many records of the language before this point are fragmented. Now, Korean originally used Chinese characters, or Hanja, since Chinese civilization and Korean civilization were neighbors, with influence shared between each other. Linguistically, however, Korean was distant from any of the Sinitic or Chinese languages. As far as we know, Korean is a language isolate with no close relatives, though there have been various hypotheses proposed. Therefore, Chinese characters were not a great fit due to grammatical differences. Concepts expressed in Korean could only be approximated with Chinese characters, with certain modifications. Furthermore, the complexity of Chinese characters was a barrier for the vast majority of the population. Chinese languages use logographs. The meaning is derived from the appearance, but there's often little help with pronunciation. Enter King Sejong the Great, and there's a reason he's called great. He realized there was a need to improve literacy among the population, so he and his group of scholars, known as the Hall of Worthies, set to work. The writing system was completed and compiled in a volume known as the Hunminjeongeum, which roughly translates to the proper sounds for the people. Hangul, despite being a relatively recent invention by world history standards, helps to reveal important qualities regarding Korean language itself. It's one of the most well-paired alphabets in the world. The characters are phonetic, meaning that the sound can be derived from the appearance of the characters. For consonants, they match the shape of the speaker's mouth, as well as various parts of the mouth. Certain characters are paired with each other. For instance, the equivalent of G or K, G and K. The vowels also carry important symbolic value: a horizontal line for yin, a dot for yang, and a vertical line for neutral person. Characters are organized in a block format, with consonants and vowels organized from left to right, top to bottom, or some combination of the two. Hangul initially faced opposition from the Joseon elite. For them, Hanja was a symbol of status that would be threatened by the increased literacy of the population. But inevitably, Hangul continued to grow in popularity. More and more works were translated into Hangul or adapted to Hangul, and despite some differences from King Sejong's time, Hangul has remained relatively consistent. Today, King Sejong remains one of the most important figures in Korean history, and the invention of Hangul is commemorated every October 9th on Hangul Day. If there's one story from Korean history that sticks out to me, it's this one. Creating a defining alphabet in a short time? Incredible.